Next, we'll move on to the 12th experiment, that is inclined plane. So inclined plane means it's a flat surface tilted at some angle with respect to horizontal, and that angle is called as angle of inclination. Then aim of the experiment to find the downward force along an inclined plane acting on a roller due to gravity and study the relation between force and sine theta. Apparatus required to perform this experiment are inclined plane with protractor and pulley, roller, weight box, pan and thread. I am not going to explain this theory part in detail. So you will study that inclined plane, that concept in your PU part. Let us move on to the diagram. Here this is the inclined plane and this one is the horizontal surface, and here is the roller, and this is the pulley, and this one is the thread, and this is the pan, and here we have added some mass, and this angle is called angle of inclination. It is the angle between this inclined surface and the horizontal surface. So here we have this protractor to measure the angle. Then this is the diagram part, and move on to the observation. It consists of mass of the scale pan m1, that is the given value. You can directly note it down. And second one, mass of the roller m, that is also given value. And third one, acceleration due to gravity, that is equal to 9.8 meter per second square. And this is the tabular column part. It consists of angle of inclination and sine theta, sine of angle of inclination, and mass added to the pan, that is m2 in kg, and force W is equal to m1 plus m2 into g, that is in terms of Newton. So I will explain how to perform the experiment. Here is the experimental setup, and this one is the horizontal surface and this one is the inclined surface, and this is the protractor. Using this we are going to set the angle, and for this experiment we need this roller and scale pan and slotted weights. So first we need to adjust some particular angle of inclination. I am going to set that to 25 degree now, and then I am going to place this roller. If you can observe, I have already added some slotted weights to this pan, and this roller is at rest. Then I am going to remove some weights from this weight pan until this roller starts to move with constant velocity. So I am going to remove some weights. Now you can observe this roller is moving with constant velocity. So at this point we have to measure the weights. Now I am going to remove some weights from this scale pan. Then you can observe this roller is moving with constant velocity. This particular weights we need to consider. Then we have to perform the same experiment for different angle of inclination. To set that, we are going to use this particular screw. Let us write the observation. First one, mass of the scale pan m1 is equal to 15 gram, that is equals to 0.015 kg. Second one, mass of the roller is equal to 15 gram, that is equals to 15 into 10 power minus 3 kg. Acceleration due to gravity at the place of experiment, g is equal to 9.8 meter per second square. Then tabulate the values now. In the first trial, angle of inclination theta is equal to 25, sine theta is equal to 0.42, mass added to the scale pan in kg, that is equals to 0.035, force W is equal to m1 plus m2 into g, that is 0.15 0.49. And in the second trial, angle 27, sin theta 0.45, mass added 0.040, weight 0.539. And in the third trial, angle 29, sin theta 0.48, mass added 0.045, force 0.588. And in the fourth trial, angle 31, sin theta 0.51, mass added 0.050, force 0.637. Fifth trial, angle 33 degree, sin theta 0.54, mass added 0.050, force 0.637. After this, we need to plot the graph, and here is the graph. Here we have considered weight along y-axis and sin theta along x-axis, and scale x-axis 1 centimeter is equals to 0.05 and y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 0.05 Newton, and this is the nature of the graph. And move on to the result, that is graph W versus sin theta is a straight line which makes intersect on the x-axis. Therefore, the downward force along the inclined plane varies linearly with sin theta, where theta is the angle of inclined plane.